We're here at the Bloodstock South Africa 2-year-old sale. You've got a lovely draft of Royal Mows. They're just about to go for a walk. Have you had some interest? He's obviously doing quite well on the tracks now.
Yes, thank you. We've had a fair amount of interest. It's been very encouraging. Obviously, there are some trainers, especially like the Snaiths, that have a few Royal Mows in their yard, and they've done well for them.
So he's a son of Uncle Mo, and he's obviously had his first crop is now 3-year-olds. One horse that I'd like to mention is Royal Aussie. He's been quite encouraging. He's just won recently in open company over the mile, and talk is that he could be a Guineas horse. Talk is he could be a CTS Gold Rush horse. Thoughts on any communication from the trainers on what kind of potential he has?
Now, obviously, Jonah and Justin are very positive about the horse. He's got a massive stride, and he had a very good win out of the maiden. So yes, that's all very encouraging, but there's a long way to go, and you know, racing is not easy, but yes, very encouraging performance by Royal Aussie.
And Royal Mo as a stallion, if you could just give us some stats on what he's done from the numbers.
So obviously in his first season he only covered 20 mares. He had an injury. I think there were 18 foals on the ground. He's had 10 runners. He's had a 50% winners to runners ratio, and and I know the placed horses were a very high percentage as well. So that's really encouraging. I didn't really think that they would be 2-year-old runners. And I think, you know, they look progressive, but they still do take some time. So yes, this season will be really interesting because we'll have 2-year-old runners coming up, and these horses that have just won, most of them will now obviously be 3-year-olds. So it will be encouraging and very interesting to see.
As far as what the trainers are saying, in terms of what they have from the Royal Mows, and in terms of their qualities, have they said much to you on how they are?
No, obviously we inquire a lot and we follow the horses, and so I think there's a lot of positive talk about the horses. Although they're big horses, they're very athletic, very well mannered, good temperaments. So that's encouraging.
Any standouts in this draft that you'd like to mention? I know you're not allowed to pick favorites, but obviously you prepped the draft as 2-year-olds. There's a nice colt there that I had my eye on. He just flashed as soon as he came. Beautiful dark bay filly with big ears. Just talk to us about the draft and sort of how you see them.
Yes, so lot 1 is a first foal. He's on the smaller side of the Royal Mows, which doesn't mean that he's small. He's just in comparison to the other Royal Mows, he's fairly small. It's got a lovely pedigree, the dam line. She's got Change Water, who's for Aspen's Dam, a duplication of that in the pedigree, and for me that's encouraging. But it is a lovely little well-balanced horse. Unfortunately lot 1, or maybe fortunately, but I think whoever buys him will have a lot of fun with him. Lot 20 is Maverick Girl. I think she's called Amber Mo now. Lovely athletic, big filly, moves very well. She's kind of shown a lot of affection, or she shows a lot of affection to people, so lots of people pull her out and come back and have a look at her. I think lot 2, 4, 3 out of Gladly, a Fastnet rock mare, got high quality, one of the better movers I've seen in a long time. It'll be interesting to see what she does. Would have liked to have kept her, but you know, we have to sell, can't keep all these horses. And it would be nice if she goes to a nice trainer and she can produce something. And then the last lot on the sale, lot 275, the colt that you like so much, I think he's just got lots of quality about him. He's a very well balanced horse. He's by far the most popular of our draft in terms of the viewing. He's got a very nice pedigree behind him. Yeah, so. But time will tell. We'll see what the buyers say in the sales ring.
Thank you for your time, and I wish you luck.
Thanks so much.